In 1980, Chafil, a Wanana Indian, with no formal art training, was chosen as Panama's best illustrator for the year and was awarded a trip to the International Book Fair in Italy. Panama has many accomplished artists, but none focus on the subject material portrayed by Chafil, and none are so uniquely involved in illustrating books as he is. Since Chafil is Panamanian, let us take a look around his country and behold some of the natural and man-made beauty that intrigues many of the artists to draw. The Isthmus of Panama connects the two Americas. The narrowest place between the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean is only 52 miles. Ships passing through the Panama Canal are safely pulled by what they call mules. The locks are 110 feet wide. Whether by water or by air, Panama is rightfully called the crossroads of the world. However, the Pan American Highway, meant for a long time to be the thoroughfare from Alaska to Chile, dead ends in Darien Province in eastern Panama, where extreme swamp and jungle areas make completion difficult. Because of that no-road area, travelers need to embark their cars in ships from Panama City to a port in Colombia, where they can continue south by road. When two linguists, Ron Binder and Bob Gunn, surveyed the various language groups of Panama in 1969, they also visited the Wananas in that no-road area of the Darien Province. The Wananas number some 1,500 speakers in Panama, with about that many more in Colombia, where they are referred to as the Chocó Indians. Ron and his wife Kathy went to that group and began their language studies the following year. Like other translators, the Binders spend time living with the people whose language and culture they must learn in order to effectively and accurately do translation and literacy work. For transportation from Panama City to Wananaland and back again, the Binders depend on the Helio Courier, flown by JAR's pilot, Jungle Aviation and Radio Service. Occasionally, they had to take the long boat trip, which took anywhere from 18 hours to 3 days. One day, Chafil, one of the Wanana boys, gave Eric Binder a model plane of the Helio Courier, which he had carved from balsa wood. This skill was only a beginning of becoming an artist. 10 years later, the same Chafil was named Panama's best illustrator and received front-page newspaper coverage depicting Chafil presenting the President of Panama with an original drawing. Binder had encouraged the lad to draw, sketch, and illustrate items from his own culture. This fulfilled a specific need, that of having cultural relevant drawings in the Wanana primers. Chafil soon was able to do exactly that. He illustrated animated legends written by Wananas such as the deer and tiger story. A certain tiger went out into the woods to look for something to do. He came across a deer who was building a house. After greeting each other, the tiger asked the deer for work. The deer said, "I have work for you," so the two constructed the deer's house. One day, after the house was finished, the deer went by himself to hunt. He ran across an old tiger, shot him and carried him home. The deer then ordered his companion to prepare the meat in the kitchen. The tiger saw that it was his own uncle that had been shot, and he cried bitterly. The next day, the tiger went hunting. When he returned, he was carrying the deer's uncle. Now it was the deer's turn to cry. Let's look at this story again in the Wanana language. Now, thanks to Chafil, the Wananas are able to see stories like this come to life as they read along. Chafil now works full-time in the Technical Studies Department of the Summer Institute of Linguistics, illustrating books not only in his own language, but also in Panama's other ethnic language groups. His pictures have also helped to bridge the gap between his own traditional beliefs and biblical concepts. In a publication entitled The Basketry of the Wanana Women, the process of making baskets and illustrating the various weaves was drawn by Chafil. The book is a permanent record showing how the Wananas make and use baskets in their daily life in the home, planting and harvesting of crops, in fishing, and for travel. Books like these are a great motivation for the Indians to learn to read their own language. There is only one Chafil, but why not look for others with hidden talent like him from the rest of Panama's language groups and have Chafil pass on his skills to them? This is now being done. Chafil has since grown up, is married and has 2 children. Together with his family, Chafil has decided to travel to other language groups in Panama, giving on-the-spot training to prospective artists, spending about 6 weeks in each area. After that, an intensive artist course will be given to those who show ability to draw. Funds for this project have been approved and received from private and government sources in Canada. The potential for success is looming high. The outstanding principle in this program is, help someone to help himself and others.